everyone, and welcome to another Into the Void Real Review. This time we're reviewing Black Bag, the newest Soderbergh spy thriller starring Michael Fassbender and Cate Blanchett. This is a movie that I was personally excited to see. After all, there are a lot of big names attached to this movie, along with some lesser-known people like Marissa Abela, who, if you recall, she was in that HBO Max show Industry, and also in the Amy Winehouse biopic Back to Black, which got lost in the shuffle when it released last year. It's unfortunate because I thought it was a good film that showcased her ability to take a leading role in a film and really hit it out of the park. She really does well here in Black Bag as a tell-it-like-it-is bad bitch who takes tightening of the anal sphincter to a whole other level during a lie detector test.
Have you ever physically assaulted a significant other during an argument?
Oh, you know I have.
Again, yes or no?
Yes. Enthusiastically.
Of course, the main course is served up well by Michael Fassbender as George Woodhouse, a British spy agent tasked with weeding out the culprit who leaks a nefarious software program called Cerberus, which sounds a lot like Cerberus.
Find the leak.
How long do you think you'll need?
Give me 2 weeks.
Thousands of innocent people will die.
Okay, 1 week.
Which, as you know, is the multi-headed dog that guarded the gates to Hades. But I'm sure that's just a coincidence. The source code has a power to infiltrate nuclear facilities and take control of systems. Suspect numero uno behind the leak happens to be his wife, Catherine.
Who's the suspect?
Your wife.
Employed at the same British intelligence agency played by Cate Blanchett, with a movie star sensibility that she carries so well here.
I can feel when you're watching me.
Sorry.
I like it.
There are other suspects in the mix, all part of the same British agency. By the way, that British agency is called the NCSC, the acronym for National Cybersecurity Center, which is an actual agency and is like the American counterpart, which we call the NSA, the acronym for National Security Agency. Now that you have the backdrop, we can get to the players, aka the suspects in this spy thriller. Alongside Catherine, we have Clarissa DeBose, played by Marissa Abela.
When you can lie about everything, when you can deny everything, how do you tell the truth about anything?
Colonel James Stokes, played by Regé-Jean Page.
You see, this isn't normal. The way you're doing this, just so you know.
Dr. Zoe Vaughn, played by Naomi Harris.
Situation presents itself, would you choose your marriage over everything else?
And Freddie Smalls, played by Tom Burke. Regé-Jean Page, everyone will remember him as Simon, the heartthrob of season 1 of Bridgerton.
Your name, sir?
Am I honestly to believe you do not already know my name?
The setup revolves mostly around a dinner party hosted by George and Catherine to suss out the traitor behind the leak. This is a very talky film with little to no action. That may turn off moviegoers, but I can't help but feel it just shows how much confidence Soderbergh and crew have with the characters and the interactions between them to carry the film. The cat and mouse game to find out who is telling the truth or lies is what is front and center. This is a movie that operates in between the lines. I really feel that I need a second viewing to fill in the blanks of what I may have missed. Like I said, though, this is a very talky film with sophistication in mind. Consider this the anti-Marvel movie. No explosions. Well, there is one, so there is that. A few gunshots, but honestly, it excels without those things. Even if you're a little lost in what's going on exactly, which I ain't gonna lie, I was too at times, you'll appreciate the character work at play. The cat and mouse interactions, the clever little quips that accent the tension beneath the surface of those interactions.
What's on the menu?
Fun and games.
Is it true? No one can lie to you?
I don't like liars.
Black Bag has a slang meaning here that you will appreciate.
Black bag.
Right. You asked how it works.
It's referred to as a place where secrets are kept and where spouses keep secrets from each other. All throughout this film, there is this question of whether Catherine is keeping secrets from George or is she being framed. A sort of push and pull, strings being stretched. Michael Fassbender's great in this role. He's always been able to play a cold and clinical person behind a silent demeanor. He did that so well in Prometheus and Alien Covenant as David, who, as you know, is an android in those films.
Richard Wagner. Das Rheingold. Act 2. The entry of the gods into Valhalla.
Yes, David, as you wish.
Then he played a hitman in The Killer. So he fits in well here as the agent tasked with spying on his wife and trying to untangle a web of deception lurking over the agency he works for. The interplay between him and Catherine is some of the strongest aspects of the film. They complement each other well, harkening back to the Hollywood of old where acting had a certain elegance and sophistication that is rarely seen these days. I enjoyed the performances of Black Bag more than the actual story that is merely the background for the performances of this great cast to thrive. The threads that make up the quilt are more impressive than the actual quilt. The look of the film is muted and lowly lit. This is not a looker, but it does have the substance. Even the runtime is a short 1 hour and 30 minutes, breezing by fluidly without any filler. This really is a tight and cohesive film meant to lure you in with the smoky resonance of a fine wine. You taste it and you savor it for what it is. That's Black Bag, and if you're bored and not on board for its serious character-driven design with some humor sprinkled in for a little taste, then maybe you'll find it lacking. I, for one, enjoyed Black Bag and look forward to watching it again when it comes out on a 4K disc or even Blu-ray. This is a film to be enjoyed a second time through. Guys, I'm giving Black Bag an 8 out of 10. Soderbergh is on a roll this year. He came out with The Presence in January and now this. I missed watching The Presence, but I will probably catch it on a streaming platform in the near future. Guys, how do you feel about the Black Bag? Was it your bag, or was it too slow and plodding for you? Let me know in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want more of this content, and I will see you the next time when we venture into the void.